What's good with it, Regina? What's good with it? Let me know if you can hear me, honey. By give me a thumbs up or what have you. Let me know if you can hear me. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Before I lay it down tonight. Oh shit, I can't lay it down tonight. I gotta do some goddamn work. Damn. But you know what? I reckon this motherfucker, I went back and listened to a little bit more of that motherfucking bullshit. She's over there goddamn talking. And honey, baby, I'm on your motherfucking ass like wolf spray, bitch. Because I asked you nicely to leave me the fuck alone. Several times over this past motherfucking, over a goddamn year now. Let me see. Maybe. Goddamn near a year and a half. And you won't let it go. You won't motherfucking stop. You won't do this. You won't do that. You won't heed the warnings. You won't nothing. And then you try to blame it on me like I'll keep it going. You keep playing all them motherfucking little silly ass motherfucking games. Where, you know, when them motherfuckers over there slow to catch on. Or they just enjoy you looking like a fucking stupid ass. Either way, I don't give a fuck. But let me tell you some motherfucking things, motherfucker. You could never call me dumb. So I ain't catch all this, motherfucker, when I first listened to that ranting and shit, you driving all crazy on the motherfucking highway looking goddamn stupid and mad and possessed and shit. Probably going up there on them motherfucking people job and motherfucking shit and goddamn converting into a goddamn wolf on the ground and shit and running rampant all through those people motherfucking office and shit, scan all the motherfuckers that's trying to take their break. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. You probably run around that motherfucker and shit. God damn it. Scared all every goddamn body and shit, madder than a motherfucker. But yeah, baby, I'll put them motherfucking cables on your motherfucking ass. You want to talk that motherfucking shit? Give a damn lead out, motherfucker. If I'm motherfucking dumb, bitch, then why don't you try something? Try something new, bitch. Since you trying to get into the paperwork game, bitch. Why don't you break down the last 5 motherfucking paperwork, motherfucker? Why don't you be original and use your own motherfucking shit instead of snooping around trying to use other people's shit and biting off some of what you think somebody trying to roast me and a motherfucker on the goddamn system. A motherfucker that looked like 30 times motherfucking 2. Can never open their mouth and drag me. I don't even respond to the motherfuckers. Unless I feel like I should. You notice that? Do you notice that, motherfucker? You got them out your motherfucking mind. I gotta make way too much shit to do than to fuck with some motherfuckers on this motherfucker that can't even, ain't no competition for my child, her friends, none of them motherfuckers. They all out working these motherfuckers on here. Her age or motherfucking a little older. Well, fuck that. I don't nobody want to hear that bullshit, girl. Might respond to that stupid ass shit you try to motherfucking go on. But bitch, why don't you do this? Why don't you try to break down the motherfucking last 5 paperwork drops and shit? Why don't you try doing that? Why don't you try reading that motherfucker without a struggle? How about that? How about that? A woman, I can't believe this shit. A woman that has never been motherfucking married commenting on motherfucking relationships and shit. Like she got the game sold up. It's all in your head. You know that shit's imaginary, bitch. You know you can't show shit again because you can't show it. Get the fuck alone. And you up there talking about giving somebody advice and you would have known this him about the women, this bitch. Last I motherfucking know, I ain't hear him claim no motherfucking about it. And even if I did, which I didn't, but even if he did, and I didn't motherfucking know it, apparently they ain't know it either. And I'm the last one to the motherfucking goddamn dance. So he got to explain me and the bitch he over here was shaking in the phone. You remember that motherfucker? Now, if them motherfuckers practice open relationships and shit, ain't nobody told me shit. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't nobody they give me the motherfucking memorandum. Okay? That's between all them motherfuckers. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah. You see him shaking the motherfucker in the phone? Did you see that? Huh? Huh? No. Give a fuck about that goddamn shit. Now the fuck, I'm the one getting played and I'm the last one to the motherfucking ball. I'm the last one. You sound stupid. You wanted to be the first one. Oh shit. Damn. I'm on your motherfucking ass, bitch. Yes, I don't give a fuck. I got about up to about I ain't gonna do it up to 9 o'clock. Maybe about I can. I can do it about 9 o'clock. I fucking feel like it. I'm gonna click on this motherfucker and if I dig out some more of this motherfucking recording, I'm gonna play the motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Yo simple motherfucking ass bitch. Your ass gonna be in the ER tonight. You goddamn right, bitch. I'm on your ass like wolf. Goddamn spray. I mean it, motherfucker. I mean it. He got to explain his whereabouts to all them other motherfuckers and the bitch he's shaking in the phone. And again, I don't mean when I call somebody a bitch, they a bitch. But if you take it like I'm calling you a bitch, then take it like I'm calling you a bitch. You can do something about it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I got time. Yes. And liar, you have to try to seduce every motherfucker man that have come across your thirsty ass motherfucking channel. You and all them senile old motherfucking half dead ass bitches over there waiting for somebody to come and jumpstart their motherfucking heart and their coochie at the same motherfucking time, ho. You have motherfucking facilitated the hub to do such a thing. You motherfuckers crafted a way where you motherfuckers can get a motherfucking goddamn all male free review for motherfucking less than a goddamn the cost of motherfucking pay fucking cable, motherfucker, all free at your motherfucking goddamn domain. But I'm sorry, not free. It's $1 pap day and all that bullshit with your broke ass up there talking about you need 30 subs and all this and whatever to show some of them. No, you don't, bitch. You don't need that. You a begging motherfucking broke ass bitch. That's why you can afford stilettos, motherfucker. That's the only shoes you can motherfucking afford. A motherfucking idiot around here talking about she wears stilettos. Where? Where they accepting motherfucking wolves wearing stilettos at? Your motherfucking ass. Bald head ass motherfucker. You're mad at me. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this motherfucking turban, bitch. You wear them every motherfucking day, stupid. But you don't know shit about that because you don't know shit about style or nothing else. Your dumb ass. You a dumb motherfucker. Your goddamn bitch ass. The fuck up. And for the record, motherfucker, and you know this, and I have no idea, I don't know, you just a fucked up, twisted bitch. You try to play these motherfucking games. You lie, motherfucking lie. You got your imagination running. You just all screwed up. You got mental illness. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. But you are a bitch that seriously need to see either an exorcist or a motherfucking goddamn psychologist. A fucking psychiatrist. One of the motherfucking two. I had what I motherfucking had long before JoJo's motherfucking ass. He sat there and told you he couldn't pay my motherfucking light bill. I will have it long after, bitch. And let me tell you something. You the motherfucking one they say right here boosting shit out of motherfucking stores. Bitch, the shit I motherfucking goddamn buy is all locked behind a counter and shit, chained with balls and shit, tied up behind somebody. Nobody can boost that shit. You got to go in there and break the glass and have a hold a gun to people's head and all that shit to get the shit out of motherfucking by. But you wouldn't know nothing about that. Cause you keep your motherfucking ass where it says $9.99 for the whole outfit plus the belt. You wouldn't know shit about that. Motherfucking tight, pathetic ass, fucking ugly glasses ass, wearing ass bitch. Get your ass out of here. No. You're up there talking about, man, I go live and address him. Why don't you go live addressing JoJo roasting your motherfucking ass? How about that? Talk about the shit you don't want to talk about, ho. Talk about going after people's husbands. When you gonna say that? We ain't gonna talk about that. And talking about motherfucking gyms, ho. You're gonna try to throw that motherfucking goddamn fucking Easter bunny ass coochie to every motherfucking body that come through that bitch. When them motherfuckers goddamn got to put that motherfucking gas and they can't got the fuck on away from there and just stayed in the chat from now on. They're scared to come on the panel. They don't want to do it to you. They don't want to turn you down, baby. They don't want to say I'm telling you, they went and got other women off the YouTube. How embarrassing is that? You fucking should be embarrassed, ho. What the fuck is wrong with you? Now you talking about I put something in some motherfucking boom boom ear. No goddamn well. I ain't nobody that had no motherfucking membership or none of that bullshit. That lady was well into her motherfucking life when I came in that goddamn chat. You just tell fucking lies. God damn, nobody don't fuck with you. I guarantee you. Yeah, I buy them from child fashion places like, and they don't be too much. I buy from like a place called, I shouldn't tell. Well, it's a place called Sheen. I buy like little art shit that I like to incorporate into my different styles and stuff like that. I, find like a little, of course, I'm not fucking with no Fashion Nova. I ain't got nothing against Fashion Nova, but that's just too much, Not too much as far as money. Of course not, but it's too much as far as it's saturated, all everywhere, right? So what I do is I'll try to find some little novelty type place, or maybe a little boutique here or stuff like that, what I'm saying, to buy little places and pieces. It don't have to be much money, and it doesn't have to be name brand or anything like that to incorporate into my goddamn regular wardrobe. Me and JoJo have sat on the phone and I've talked about my goddamn fall look and shit. Like, bitch, who the fuck you gonna do that with? Kiss my ass. Like, you sound motherfucking stupid. I mean, even your motherfucking imagination about me is a motherfucking lie hole. Don't get mad at me, because when I look in the mirror, I like what I motherfucking see. And you look in the mirror, motherfucking, the mirror don't like what it see. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Up there, how am I? Don't you like big old fat women? Who the fuck is big and fat? Who? And why you so worried what he like? I don't get it. If you don't like him and he don't like you, why you so worried about it? Do you care to explain? No, I want you to get home and come on home to these motherfucking, a little bit more of this motherfucking recording. I'm going to find some more, I'm going to find the good shit on your motherfucking ass. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Yeah, I have to motherfucking dig through this motherfucking goddamn phone and shit. Yeah, find a good shit on your motherfucking asshole. Cause you gonna motherfucking goddamn learn your motherfucking lesson one motherfucking day. Stop fucking with people. And stop sitting up there. I'm gonna tell you what you do. You sit up there and try to think of a new way to come every time. If somebody you claim going in on my motherfucking ass, you want to get that and join in and build up on that. Some of the dumbest motherfuckers, and this is so stupid. It'll be either one dumb motherfucker piggybacking off what the wrong shit you done said, Or you picking out, backing off what the wrong shit the dumb motherfucker done said, and you motherfuckers put it together. And I can't keep up with that. Nobody can keep up with that. I don't even motherfucking really recognize these motherfuckers are still breathing unless somebody tell me they are. I promise you that. I can't even tell you. Notice I don't even respond. I don't. The fuck. Huh? I mean, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to again. So why don't y'all make sure y'all sign up on our channel by Angie too. You will be able to see some memes and all kinds of fucked up shit, coming soon. Okay, because I asked real nicely, motherfuckers, to leave me alone. And if they people don't choose to want to do so, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I get your ass back the goddamn a whole year. If you fuck with me and I ain't responded to your ass yet, just know it's coming. So whatever. Get your motherfucking goddamn life in order. Pay your life insurance up. Yeah. Because I tell you, leave me the fuck alone. And if I got to create a whole nother channel, hey, it's fucked up. But this bitch gonna talk about she need 30 subs and hit the cash or all this to see some of them text message with him talking about me, bitch. What's the delay? You don't need all that. Get the motherfucker out. I don't give a fuck what it say. Cause how you hollering and screaming ho at some JoJo and calling them all kind of no good ass niggas, bitch. You the one hurt, ho. You the one hurt, crying, child, honey. You probably talking short to the people on that job and shit, walking so fast and shit. Your one side of your body heavier and longer than the other side and shit, knocking people all out the way. They dropping their motherfucking paper because you motherfucking mad at JoJo. It ain't going your way. And now you got potential other motherfuckers lined up. And now you got to get behind them motherfuckers. And then when it's your time again, it's gonna shut the door on you. Gonna be like, uh-uh. 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 You should be used to hearing that, motherfucker. But all you want to keep fucking with me, baby. Well, dance now with your big ass. Dance now. Dance now, motherfucker. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this motherfucking recordings. And if y'all catch who I'm saying it like, which I thought was so motherfucking funny, honey. Because I remember, I don't know. Yeah, of course it was Dana. I don't know what I'm thinking about. When Randall first started out on him and shit, when that one motherfucking day she hollered, I got the recordings. I got the recordings. Shit. That's what I thought about, honey. I was cracking the hell up. Got the goddamn recordings. You don't be able to escape this motherfucker. The love of your motherfucking life. The apple of your motherfucking eye. Now you see why it didn't happen for you. And I tried to tell you, motherfucker. You weren't trying to tell me. See, I knew all this all the while. I tried to tell you, and it was polite. I was being woman to woman with your motherfucking ass. And I said, and I ain't feeling all the conversation. I said, I asked him about you because you were flipping out. And I said, hey, you ever fuck with her? And then I remember I skipped over the part, and I said he sent me a picture of the kind of women he been with. I did not even put him in it. I didn't even put his part in there. Anybody remember that shit? I said it several times. Because I was trying to be a good person to you, although you wasn't being a good person to me. You weren't doing nothing but was being a motherfucking wolf to me. And now you want to tie miss, and then you talking about some shit that happened on some motherfucking Rolanda channel and all this motherfucking bullshit. Girl, I ain't know that motherfucking nigga. I had never spoke a word outside of YouTube to that motherfucker. Whatever that bullshit JoJo was talking over there, I don't know that. I ain't never even talked to that motherfucker. When nobody got together to do, and I'm trying to figure out what are we getting together and to do. What? Hey, Star, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry to keep bringing you motherfuckers back and forth with this bullshit. I'm so tired of it. But she's gonna motherfucking goddamn learn. She's gonna goddamn learn. She gonna get these motherfucking recordings. She gonna get them all. I'm gonna dig through these motherfuckers until I find whatever pertains to her motherfucking ass. I'm gonna recall all these motherfuckers. They scattered every motherfucking where. Cause I keep tell everybody this whole motherfucking compound records. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me change that up because I know you motherfucker not every goddamn thing. Don't get that motherfucker through your head. Okay? When you start fucking with me and shit like that, and you do some shit to cause your motherfucking ass for me to hit that motherfucking button, yeah, because you can't just be recording people and shit and all that bullshit. And I don't give a fuck whoever records me because I stand on what I motherfucking say. I'm never worried about it because I will repeat it. If I said this shit about you, I said it. And more likely, I said it to your ass first before I said it to somebody else about your ass. That's just how it works. So I don't give a fuck. So I'm never worried about that. And motherfuckers will probably have me recorded going on and off and going in and whatever. I don't give a shit. I really motherfucking don't. But I'm also the keeper of a whole bunch of motherfucking secrets, motherfuckers. For all kind of motherfuckers. Believe that. And this motherfucker crying talking about, then she trying, now her stupid ass trying to incite JoJo and I to go after each other. Her dumb ass don't even know that we are going after each other already. Come on, yeah, but he gas and boom boom up to go after you. Okay, bitch, do you not know that him and I is already into it? I mean, when I tell you that reading comprehension and understanding and all that shit and communication and I'm trying to tell you goes hand in hand. But when you've always been some kind of motherfucking laborer that had to be trained by the motherfucking hands and shit, and not somewhere sitting in somebody's classroom where they teaching you all the motherfucking skill sets and shit that you can, you know, pack up and take from one job to the next in a corporate America and all that bullshit, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You wouldn't know. And if your dumb ass that GS4 in that fucking system, you better not let me find out that's you. You better not let me find out, you motherfucking doxer, bitch. You better not let me find that's your dumb ass in there. That's virtually nowhere. That's the same shit you done in motherfucking class, bitch, all your motherfucking life. Sat in that motherfucking class and one papoose, you got the answer. One papoose, you know what 8 times 4. One papoose, you want carrots with your lunch. Look at that drooling and shit like a slow motherfucking adult. Hell no. But I got time for this motherfucking goddamn assisted living motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Your crazy ass. Tell me about some bullshit. Tell me about all want to be in a goddamn in an equation that you ain't no part of. Now you're mad at what JoJo likes or what you think he likes. With a motherfucking woman, he was shaking all up in the phone and shit. Did that look like a big old woman? No. He like all kinds of women, except ones like you. Talking about scholar means big. You sound stupid. Scholar means not you. You trying your motherfucking best, ho. You trying to motherfucking goddamn look up every word in the dictionary. You trying to immerse yourself in the motherfucking paperwork. You trying to do everything you can motherfucking do to keep up with who? Me. And you're failing and you're falling behind because you're using and motherfucking abusing motherfucking cheap ass stilettos. Yeah, I call them cheap. Problem got them from the Fashion Nova. Your bitch ass. Yes. Every time you motherfucking go live, just about you got to incorporate my motherfucking ass in there. Well, bitch, today is your day. I'm so sick of your motherfucking asshole. We're gonna get to some more of this motherfucking recording, ho. We're gonna get to it. Because people got better shit to do than come and listen to your motherfucking about your bitch ass. Nobody wants to hear about your motherfucking ass. You a dangerous motherfucker. And I promise you get the motherfucking goddamn feeling that you want to pay $20,000 to come this way. I promise you, I'm gonna motherfucking hit you right across your motherfucking head with a goddamn hammer. I promise you that. I promise you. I'm trying to tell you, if you have performed goddamn so many times, bitch, motherfucker, they got enough goddamn records on your bitch ass on YouTube to be tapping on your temples for the rest of your life. Tapping on them motherfuckers to see is everything okay. And now she's so mad at motherfucking goddamn JoJo. I'm trying to tell you, y'all, this is how the motherfucking Lifetime movies work. Pay attention. You watch. When Saturday and Sunday come, go just click on your motherfucking Lifetime and see. Once you see one of these motherfuckers here, mad at the goddamn love interest and shit. Want to tell me about some motherfucking shit I done been in for over a year and a half. Oh, damn year and a half now. What are you talking about? When I'm the last one to the motherfucking party, when I'm the one looking crazy, when I'm the one about hurt, huh? You must be out your motherfucking mind, bitch. That would never be the case. That don't make sense. It don't add up. I would have to be somewhere like first. Or better yet, I would have to be a bitch like you that got picked over. How about that? That says what, bitch? Motherfucker. Sitting up here and try to preface everything and try to get to the bottom of everything and answer questions like a motherfucking toddler talking about you got to answer the who, what, when's, why. Now, bitch, ain't nobody no grown up got the motherfucking illustrate no bullshit like that. You a slow adult. Assisted learning, motherfucker. Besides assisted living, motherfucker. And I'm just baby giving her some motherfucking kicks and giggles. Some kicks and giggles. He know what time of day it is. He can enjoy it or not. I don't give a fuck. But see, she talked too much of that big shit. This is why she keep winning. Because let me tell you something. I realize that YouTube means the most to you motherfuckers. Not y'all in here. I'm talking about to a lot of these channel holders and shit. Okay? That's their life. And then some of the subs, this is their life. Because I know it's some pitiful people like that, I'm okay with putting my motherfucking feelings on the back burner to let you have your motherfucking day. For you to be the best motherfucker on this motherfucker. Go right ahead. That's not my motherfucking goddamn deal. That's not my master plan. I don't give a fuck about that. You got people. And I don't knock it. I don't knock it. I don't knock what the what's the dude name? The lead attorney. I don't knock what these people do. These attorneys out here and push a cash app and ask for money and all that type of stuff for that. I don't knock it. I don't knock it. I'm just not fond of it. I'm just not fond of it because a part of our career is done in service, right? That I'm talking about when you are a public defender or a federal defender or cases you take pro bono or shit you work down with the legal aid or when you go to conferences and shit like that and you might take, pick a case, whatever, to take to work for free or any type of community services like that. Because I'm in the thought process and the mindset of service, I would have a problem asking you motherfuckers for a dollar or a dime of support. That's just what it is. I like to, give out, give back, whatever. And whatever I intake, trust me, I put towards my goddamn StreamYard bill and shit, or while I be making these little motherfucking graphics or whatever and shit like that, or play games and shit. I recognize I be on this motherfucker for hours and stuff like that. I'm not trying to get compensated for that. But you best believe, when I see the whatever it is, I be like, oh wow, that's appreciative. So that encourage me to come on here. Not the other round, not to come on here to get no money. When I see somebody, I say, oh shit, I can stay on here hours and shit like that. Because even just with just the comments of people showing up, hitting like or whatever, with nothing, I'm encouraged to come on here and chop it up and have a good time. So I'm not, and I don't nobody think I'm trying to talk about nobody, you know, um, come on here asking for no goddamn money and this and that. That is not what I do. You have, let me tell you something. I have, I mean, not only with those type of people, um, I look kind of sideways at you pastors and stuff like that. Why is you on here on smaller channels and stuff, getting cash apps and shit? Like, what is that? What part of service is that? One is tasteless and tacky as hell, and I don't understand none of that. Are you crazy? Yeah, you gonna come on home to this motherfucker some more of this little recordings? Yeah, I'm talking about you gonna drop. Then you got your hand gloves off, whatever the fuck she said. Well, hell, I'm sorry, hell, she a wolf, so paws off and shit. And keep in mind, I don't give a fuck who like it or who don't. Don't think nobody, no male or female, gonna do shit to me, and I don't reserve the right to do shit back. I don't give a fuck how it make it seem, it look, or whatever. What about the motherfucker who started it? Why y'all don't never uh have a problem with them motherfuckers? It's always the motherfucker who respond. So when you being that unfair, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't know you. And even if I fucking did, if you weren't talking no shit like admonishing both sides, I don't want to hear that shit. You ain't gonna just come at me and have an issue with me. I'm boy when I tell you, I almost despise weak individuals. That shit scared the hell out of me. I didn't know what that was. Wait a minute, I thought that goddamn wolf. She wait a minute. Let me see who going in what door. Let me see what that mother who going where. Let me see. The fuck? She scared the hell out of me just now. That shit is right up under my ear. Oh, let me move it over. What the day is Tuesday? Okay, because Wednesday you might y'all ain't know sometimes on Wednesday you might hear that shit go off a lot of times because they been motherfucking over there regrouping and shit. Hell no. That shit scared the hell out of me. Hey, Demisha Woods, let me holler at a few more of these people out here. Let me not make this a wasted trip. Hey, Demisha Woods. Hey, Cool BJ. And hey, Star, my Star Raw. Sweetheart, sometimes someone just told me that you cannot plead the fifth in a federal trial. Is that true? No, you can plead the fifth in a federal trial. You can plead the fifth in a federal trial. You can plead a defendant can't plead the fifth to hold on, let me get this right. A defendant can't pick and choose whether they can what question they want to plead the fifth, right? The fifth, you got to either answer all the questions or none. But with a witness, they can pick and choose. Now, if something done changed, I'll go see because I don't, I'll make sure. Hey Karen, hey Ladybug 981, hey Chris XOXO Dynamite. Dynamite, we ain't gonna have no goddamn. Yes, honey, we ain't gonna have no goddamn. Yes, son, I thought that motherfucking wolf, baby, she done made it here. That motherfucking wolf done flew across here like the goddamn vampire in Brooklyn. Hell no, I don't know who the hell it is. There was smoking pink tip mushroom stilettos and one bathroom took me out. Hey, Regina White, yes. Yes, honey. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me see. Mm-hmm. What? All right. Oh, they had a decision on that. Why would they have a decision on that? Oh, y'all, I'm coming. Why would they have a decision like that? And Hogan, I asked no motherfucking. I mean, I ain't asked for no case law. Shit, I just want to know. Okay, you would know, but okay, all right. Yep, nothing has changed. Yep, so you can plead the fifth and fed. For some reason, the Supreme Court or something recently had a decision. I don't even know why that would even be. Somebody would go why that would be even a Supreme Court issue or whatever. I'm not saying I don't know why it would be, but why? Because that's like in the Fifth Amendment. So I don't know why would somebody have to go to court with regards to that or whatever, unless there was an issue with regards to procedures with primary law, right? Not mandatory law, but primary law that they had to go to see. Matter of fact, let me look that up. Like what he told me. Hold on. Now I'm curious. Colors under the brief. It's surprising how that privilege against. Oh, okay. It has something to do with a state action. Okay. All right. So it has something. He gave me a case law. It has something to do with a state action, which I should have known. It was state because that's what it is. It's state. You know, I ain't trying to be funny, but you ain't big time yet. You ain't make it to the feds yet. So it would be a state case that you are referencing. I get that. I get that. But anyway, let me stop talking shit. But anyway, so it was a state action, and I that was brought with regards to self-incrimination for when you pleading the fifth. So, and in the ruling, in the opinion that you can plead the fifth in both fed and state cases, criminal cases. So hey, shit. One thing about it, and it's always good to have a practicing attorney somewhere nearby. I don't want to say somewhere nearby, but where you can access any of them or whatever, because they're going to know the current shit or whatever. They're going to be on all those email chains and all those updates and all that shit like that sit up there and get updated laws and updated information and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna get. They're gonna have it fresh, and you're gonna know about the amendments, and they're gonna know what happened. On the Supreme Court calendar today, and what happened here, and what happened there. They get all of that. You out the loop. Shit, you out the loop. You unsubscribe to all that shit. All right, because you don't need it. Okay. So yeah. So anyway. Let me play some of this motherfucking recording. Bitch, you gonna come home to these recordings, honey. That's what you're gonna come home to. Some more of this recording. I backed it up a little bit, so it might repeat a little bit of it, but yes. Hold on. Bitch. You don't leave me alone. Yeah, you might not think or whatever. I know what you said. I didn't use no kind of flirtatious line to her ever. Because she not my goddamn type. But Jojo, when you say, oh, Pablo, if it's talking about pillow talk, we done already did that. Pap, you wore that dress for me. Jojo, that's flirtation, honey. Man, and why you even worried about it? I want to know how long this going to last. Well, you going to have to go through it and find out. That's all I can tell you. Huh? Oh, my ass. I ain't got nothing to do with no fucking goddamn psycho ass mind. Now, they trying to make my stomach crawl when you be asking me that. Right, yeah, you something else. That's what I forgot. I have to show y'all the fucking what I'm best with you. I want some goddamn papoose in my face. Please. Jojo, I'm not saying that you were serious. I ain't saying it wasn't no fake. I didn't do that for her. Now, don't ask me that no more, please, for the sake of baby Jesus. Messing on my fucking steak down my stomach. Yeah, steak down my ass. Whatever. Oh, boy. I talked through it. I got it. Gotta talk through it. Gotta talk through it.
She done hit almost said that. Well, I don't care, Angie. I know you don't. I know you don't. But you don't have to deal with it. I know. Look like you don't have to deal with her. You got JC and Texas Black. She don't give a fuck about that. She'll be back. Fuck with me, because she would never get over you. Well, I can't do nothing about that. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Go and treat her like you treat me and see if she'll still stay. She'll stay. Don't worry about it. You want to go back over there anyway. No, I don't. If I want to do something, I'll do it. What I said was, and see, you don't listen. I didn't say go back over there. I said, I made a mistake going over that other time. I fuck around and hit the wrong thing. I don't even know what kind of song this is she playing with no R. Kelly. Sincere. She crazy as hell. I remember him dropping to his knees and grabbing his head and apologizing profusely and just asking for my dad's forgiveness. Okay, what were you and your mother doing at this point? We were crying.
I have to talk through it. Gotta talk through it. Gotta talk through it.
I paid $20,000 to see her go up in the court. Like, bitch, is you crazy?
Gotta talk through it.
She was 18 when they did your was there a recording device present while the
I don't hear shit. I want to hear a motherfucking thing.
I said, I was just talking about what she said. She would have paid $20,000 to see me come up in the court. Like, what? What kind of recording device are we talking about? A camcorder. It was like a tripod. She's so crazy. Don't know the name of the grandbaby and none of that. And who don't know the name of their only girl, daughter, grandbaby? I know. What you said? I know she said she don't know the name of her daughter's baby, the last baby. Different ways to make sure and different angles to make sure. You know, it was right off. Like me problems. But this is a video we would never, ever get again. This video existed, it never existed. And if it did exist, and she had this, why she don't have it, and why is this not in evidence?
Gotta talk through it. Gotta talk through it. You gotta stop coming. Hey, I talk through it.
But you go in and out, whether you talking about you gonna leave or whatever. But then you say you got some plan to take the channel to whatever. You said that last night. So are you gonna stay around, after this R. Kelly shit? To do the channel? I'm gonna do upload.
So I don't want nobody to say I said anything about somebody trying to get somebody to leave no motherfucking YouTube and all that bullshit. If you can see, no. Because you motherfuckers pin every goddamn thing on me. And here's the deal. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm gonna say this one motherfucking time and one last motherfucking time. When you start some shit with me, and make sure you get this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. When you start some shit with me, some shit I ain't asked for, definitely didn't deserve whatever, for whatever fucking reason. Because you motherfuckers apparently are crazy. You got, wait a minute. Hold on. You motherfuckers, some of you motherfuckers are apparently crazy. On that shit are just fucked up individuals. Or a combination of three. A little bit of one or whatever, mix it up two or whatever. When I motherfucking come my motherfucking way, and I've asked you nicely to leave me the fuck alone, and you don't, however I come back, it's however I come back. So I don't want nobody coming talking about, or this, that, and other. It's these some petty motherfuckers around here that think that they supposed to do any and everything to your motherfucking ass, and motherfucking you don't supposed to motherfucking respond. Hold on. Mm. Anyway, oh God, I can't. Oh, I can't stand people. I can't stand people. Oh, child, just help me, Lord, help me. And you know what? And all these motherfuckers have a problem with you returning fire. These motherfuckers team up on me, go recruit motherfuckers. You got niggas coming, all kinds of shit. And when I go to motherfucking swinging back, everybody got a problem. Well, you gonna have a problem. Because now you done created a problem. And I don't give a fuck. And if you think I'm motherfucking playing, baby, when I tell you, lining it up, ooh. And let me tell you something. And see, this is what I'm talking about. You know your motherfucking shit. And know the fuck you fucking with. When a motherfucker is really don't give a fuck whether your motherfucking ass is breathing or not, threats and shit ain't never gonna be. Who gives a fuck about that? Who gives a fuck? Better watch your motherfucking step. And don't trip over that motherfucking goddamn slippery when wet goddamn sign when fucking with me. Leave me the fuck alone. Give a fuck. People got some goddamn nerves. Everybody want to cry. Huh? Shit can be simply avoided. I don't know how many times I have to say the same thing, but I'm going to say it till people understand the concept. Shit like this can be simply avoided by not doing what? Fuck shit. Don't get nothing started. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. That's how it works. And you got these motherfuckers walking around here with bipolarism or fuck niggism or bitch assism or bitchism or whatever, and then want to cry. How about when you was showing your motherfucking ass? Give a fuck. My goddamn property. I fucking cry. Kiss my motherfucking ass. Shit. Hell, have a motherfucking motherfucking meeting now, motherfucker. Stop not fucking with me, bitches. And I really believe some of these motherfuckers want to harass your motherfucking ass to death. They keep you around. for either in their life or a punch. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm not like that. I release your motherfucking ass to the wind and tell you to go fly. Give a damn. Hold on for a minute. Hey, Purple Purple. Hey, my Queen K. Yeah. It's always as the motherfucking world turn. The goddamn fucking AARP edition. That's some bullshit. Answer. I got time for no bullshit. Hell, explain that motherfucking shit, boy. Mm. They get. Oh! Shit! Woo! Motherfucker got some motherfucking stupid shit always going on. I'm trying to tell you, and this is a lesson learned. And I want y'all to let me be y'all motherfucking lesson. Don't ever fuck with stupid people. Don't ever fuck with fucked up individuals. Don't even say hey to the motherfuckers. If you're in the grocery motherfucking store and the motherfucker looks stupid and they look fucked up, just put your little bread in that little top part of that cart and push the fuck on fast as you can. That's generally what I do. That's why a lot of times I get labeled as standoffish. But apparently, through my life, that has worked for me. Yeah, I'm okay. Fuckers want to start shit with you and start some bullshit, and they not even your motherfucking goddamn target and want to cry. What the fuck you crying for? Give a fuck? We have a team meeting. I'll do what the fuck I want to do. If nobody don't like it, the fuck you gonna do? Oh, you just heard me scream. Oh. Because something goddamn dropped. Girl, that's why I hollered. I was like, oh, something goddamn dropped, honey. These people are fucking impossible. Now, I really got to do a self check and see is there something wrong with me? Because how the fuck, and it can't, and it's not. I'm telling you why. Because there's a lot of people that's floating around here that's not all thrown off. Okay. But I got to do a sample percentage to see what percentage of the people versus the people just watching that ain't thrown off versus the people that's participating that seem to be thrown off. Maybe I have to do a sample of the people that's participating to see who is thrown off. And is this, and I take mine. If I done landed down here in a throwed off ass section, then maybe I'm thrown off because I done been attracted to this area and I've attracted motherfuckers that apparently be thrown off to me. This is the worst fucking shit ever. motherfuckers crying and shit. Want to talk shit, want to talk about you, try to drag you, attack you, whatever. Then your ass simply be like, I'm not the dummy. And I'll show you why. Everybody having a fit. Have a team meeting. Shit, I don't give a fuck. And I mean, you can have a motherfucking team meeting, and I hope, uh, who is it? Is it Jason? Yeah, I hope Jason. I hope you have a motherfucking team meeting at that motherfucking campground and shit, and Jason shows the fuck up because you left him in the motherfucking water to drown and shit, and now he got to wear that ski mask for the rest of his motherfucking life and scare the shit out you. Give a fuck? No, you motherfuckers. Get your ass on some goddamn well. Everybody wanna cry. Keep my motherfucking likeness out your motherfucking mouth, channel, pound, whatever. Try that. Got motherfuckers taking shots at you and shit. And meanwhile, motherfuckers got me looking at motherfucking pictures of little grape ape and shit like that and all that. Everybody got time for this shit. Motherfucker, now, they already got their certificate from the Ty and Robert Keller motherfucking school of memes and shit. They got their certificate of completion. Ready to, boy. They better be glad I don't have a goddamn contraband. Like, what the fuck? Hell no. Where y'all get this from? You motherfuckers are ruthless. Damn. Karen, I don't know. Karen, when I tell you, I be so glad. I just hope, I want them to hurry up with the goddamn verdict. Come on tomorrow. Shit. They'll put that state case on. Hopefully it won't be no state case. And we can close this motherfucking down. And baby, what? Disappear like motherfucking cigarette smoke. Oh. This is the craziest shit I ever seen in my goddamn life. Motherfucking crybaby ass motherfuckers. I know y'all got y'all ass kicked. Start shit with people and then wonder what you doing to me, huh? Like somebody's supposed to sit up there and let you hit them and then you don't hit them back. You got me fucked up. You can stick it up your ass. Then Misha Woods, honey. Hey, Cookie, but Lord, you be coming here talking about blessings and stuff, Cookie. Girl, I'm oh child. You so sweet. That's a sweet presence. You can't see Karen. Oh, she on a Miss Frugal. Hey, Demisha. Demisha, that's happened to the best. That's why you sit in the woods now. Demisha, girl, listen. This is why I don't deal with these type of motherfuckers. I deal with motherfuckers. Look here, they hit you, they expect to get hit back. And I told you, this is how we do. When I thought some motherfuckers had done shut down my goddamn credit cards and ATM cards and shit, I was up there at that goddamn ATM laughing on that goddamn thing. Child, I don't know if I was on the phone with Fat Boy then or I told him about later on, but that shit was so goddamn funny. And we take our shit. We like, hey, we'll call you up, but we think that you done hit us. We say, hey, was that you that got me? And be like, yes or no. Like I told you, my friend, my ex friend, who thought that I sent her to her house, sat right up there with the help of Facebook and got up there talking about, you know, she telling somebody that she thought it was me because we got into an argument. She thought it was me that sent her to her house. And she know damn well I wouldn't do that, knowing that she got a kid in there to call me auntie. I've been knowing that kid before she was born. Never gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. I thought they had done got my goddamn agent. I didn't know who had probably had done got me. Like, and when they jam me up where I can't get no motherfucking pizza no more from Pizza Hut, I blamed it on her. I said, girl, did you block me from Pizza Hut? No, I ain't do that. I'm like, yes, the fuck you did. You blocked me from Pizza Hut. Oh, oh. It's just gonna be funny. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, I thought everybody knew. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, she switched it out like that real quick. Hey, I had to take a, I had to take a little bit off, for that, that situation. Oh, you see the bishop that got robbed now suing YouTubers? Huh? Dude want 20 million. What bishop? Rob who? R. Kelly? Oh, Star. Yeah, she been here on all kinds of stuff, honey. Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all channels and stuff like that. This is the craziest stuff in America. Oh, wait a minute. They dropping something. Hold on. They dropping something. Whoa, oh, hold on. Whoa, they dropping. Let me see. What is this about? Let me see. Uh-oh. Hold on. This look like it's new. Hold on. Uh-oh. Something done dropped. Man, people want to goddamn have a goddamn fit and threaten you just because you motherfucking fight back the way you fight back. Shut the fuck up. The fuck? Ass on you can get it too, motherfucker. Motherfucking all this fighting and shit, the AARP edition. Huh? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what this is. Whew, they would do a paper drop. Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Y'all got to be kidding me. Well, let me change the title. Because we got a paperwork drop. Paperwork drop. Y'all say paperwork drop in the chat. Hold on, let me uh hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, let me put it in here. So what this is. Let me see. Alright. 9, 6. I'm coming, y'all. Let me pull it out. I got to pull it out, and this type of shit, and for you motherfuckers who don't do this part of the motherfucking job and all you motherfuckers sign up for motherfucking have goddamn stupid ass bullshit going on and simple ass conversations and all of that and whatever, and you motherfuckers such either for him or against him, whatever. Stop fucking with people that really get in here and do some kind of motherfucking work because you motherfuckers ain't doing shit but starting a whole bunch of shit and contributing what you can contribute, which is not a motherfucking thing because you have no contribution. You don't know shit about the motherfucking case or nothing. Leave people the fuck alone. All you motherfuckers are some trouble, simple motherfuckers. And I want to call you, I don't call you that. But I want to call you some things that equates to you not being raised properly. But I don't want to do that because that's, talking about people's parents. I don't do that. But, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. But why don't you go bother somebody that's in the motherfucking classification like the rest of you motherfuckers that contributes nothing but bullshit and irrelevant ass motherfucking talk. And all you motherfuckers do is try to bring motherfuckers down to your motherfucking levels because you cannot come up to ours. Why don't you do that? You meager-minded motherfuckers. I'm so sick of cussing and all this shit. And y'all, nobody never noticed all the people I done talked to, whether I call them live, record, whatever. You don't hear this. You don't hear this much cussing with none of them people that's been in my life regularly, constant. But I got to get him with you goddamn fucking suspect motherfucking human animals and shit and do all this. This ain't what I do. I don't like doing this. Hell, they don't kick me out the motherfucking country club. Fucking around with this. And they get a tape of this shit, I'd be out the country club. Fucking with y'all. Hell, I like to go out there and eat me some spotted dick and drink a little motherfucking tea they ain't put no sugar in. Oh, okay. I see that. All right, so I got it up. We got paperwork drop. If anybody, I mean, because we got to keep up with the dates. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, take me so long to set it up, but this is what happens when the devils, team of devils, have nothing to do. You will see them come, floating around, you know, sooner rather than later because they ain't got shit to do but fuck with people. Uh, 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 uh. People got shit to do. Start shit and want to cry about the motherfucking results. The fuck? Okay, hold on. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. Sorry, y'all. I got to have it perfect. Okay. Now, all right. Let me read this. Okay. So we said defendant Kelly's motion to bar one the admission of highly prejudicial 44B evidence during the examinations of co-defendant McDavid to any communications protected by the attorney, client, or work product privilege, and motion to cross-examine McDavid after the government. Huh? Who put this in? Oh, J-Bo. Wow, damn. Okay, let's see what she got going on. Oh man, boy, y'all be trying to fuck my goddamn head all up and shit. Let me see. Let me get my head in the game. Let me see. Okay, now comes defendant Robert S. Kelly by and through his counsel Jennifer Bonjean and Ashley Corn of the Bonjean Law Group, PLLC, and files this motion to one bar the admission of highly prejudicial other bad act evidence that may be the focus of McDavid's testimony. Particularly on cross-examination by the prosecution to admission of any testimony or statements that are protected by the attorney-client or work product privilege, and three, motion to allow Kelly to cross-examine McDavid after the government. Oh wow. Okay, okay, okay. So this probably has something to do with that Santiago proffer, those statements and stuff. Okay, remember it dealt deeply with co-conspirators, hearsay, and Crawford and Bruton and all those things we already talked about. Also, self-incrimination. Let's see. Let's see what we're talking about. By way of the by way of background, defendant Kelly moved to sever his case from co-defendant McDavid's case on the grounds that their defenses would necessarily be antagonistic. At the time of the filing of Kelly's severance motion, McDavid refused to share his defense with Kelly's counsel, and as was his right, Kelly anticipated that McDavid's defense would involve denying any knowledge of Kelly's conduct as alleged by the government in the superseding indictment. Kelly argued that McDavid's defense, as it relates his knowledge, would place the co-defendants in antagonistic positions to the detriment of Kelly. The prosecution objected to Kelly's severance motion, arguing in alia that Kelly had overstated the risk of the government using McDavid's testimony against Kelly if McDavid took the stand. The prosecution denied any significant risk of prejudice to Kelly, claiming that Kelly had not identified specifically how the prosecution might use McDavid as a witness against Kelly. With the benefit of McDavid, hold on. The prosecutor objected to Kelly's severance. Question about that Kelly had overstated the risk of the government using McDavid's testimony against Kelly. If McDavid took a stand, the prosecution denied any significant risk of prejudice to Kelly, claiming that Kelly had not identified specifically how the prosecution might use McDavid as a witness against Kelly. Hmm. Okay. With the benefit of McDavid's opening statement, it is now clear that McDavid claims that he was a member of Kelly's criminal defense team and that he had no knowledge about the contents of any tapes that allegedly depict child pornography. In McDavid's opening statement, his counsel stated that the evidence would show that McDavid acted at the behest of Kelly's lawyers and that McDavid entered a formal agreement with Kelly's lawyers to work as their agent. McDavid will apparently testify that he worked as an agent of Ed Jensen and followed his directions. Ooh. As this court recalls, defendant Kelly immediately moved for a mistrial after McDavid's opening statement, arguing that McDavid's defense was clearly antagonistic to Kelly, and further, that by trying these cases together, Kelly had no ability to defend against the first 3 counts of the indictment. This court denied Kelly's motion for a mistrial. The motion was renewed after Brown's opening statement, which also reflected Kelly and Brown's defenses were antagonistic. This court denied Kelly's second motion for a mistrial while acknowledging there was some finger pointing among the defendants, but not sufficiently prejudicial to justify a severance. Right. Last week, McDavid told the court that he plans to testify in his own defense. Today, McDavid made a production of materials that it may use in connection with McDavid's direct examination. Kelly anticipates that McDavid will testify as advertised in his opening statement that he had no knowledge about the contents of the videotapes 1 through 3 and that any actions he took was at the direction of Kelly's legal team because he was acting as an agent of the legal team. As previously argued, by forcing Kelly to stand trial with McDavid, he not only must defend against the government's case, but will have to contend with potential adverse testimony from McDavid that will be elicited on both direct and cross-examination by the government. Of particular concern, Kelly anticipates that evidence concerning McDavid's involvement in settling many lawsuits and potential lawsuits against Kelly brought by many women will become central to McDavid's cross-examination. Accordingly, defendant Kelly now moves this court to bar all testimony related to other uncharged bad acts related to Kelly's sexual misconduct. Okay, so they're trying to get shit about those settlements and stuff out of there. Specifically, defendant Kelly moves this court to bar testimony and documents relating to the following subject matters. We're finna see where it's going. Kelly's alleged relationship marriage to Aaliyah. Okay, they already said they wasn't going to bring that up. Testimony regarding Kelly's alleged sex addictions. Unless it's coming through some type of statement, maybe something that from one of those doctors or something like that, and the prosecution may use that to say, hey, he has a sex addiction, this is why he has so much sex with whatever. Let's see. any reference to prior lawsuits, here we go, filed or threatened by other Kelly accusers, or any settlements negotiated by McDavid on behalf of Kelly not directly relevant to the instant litigation. So if it's not directly relevant to the instant litigation, I don't know if that is worded correctly, because if anybody that took the stand, y'all know better than me, I'm not around there, that took the stand, had any type of litigation with him, then that would be relevant to this instant litigation. Hmm. Let's keep reading. All testimony related to claims lodged formally or informally against Kelly for sexual misconduct or sexual harassment. Okay, and those are those claims I was telling y'all about, whether it be civil or criminal, right? That preceded that goddamn, what you call it, surviving R. Kelly, or it could have came afterward as well. It says Kelly's alleged relationships with any other women not named in the indictment are directly relevant to the instant charges. All matters related to the Florida criminal investigation regarding Kelly's alleged possession of child pornography, charges that were dismissed after all evidence was suppressed. Any and all allegations, lawsuits, claims made by Kelly's employees against Kelly. Testimony related to McDavid taking Kelly to get injections or any treatment to curb his sexual appetite. Huh? Testimony related to any other medical diagnosis of Kelly. 10. The foregoing categories of information, mostly important evidence related to other uncharged allegations of sexual misconduct and evidence related to Kelly's arrest for child pornography in the state of Florida, is not pertinent to this case and amounts to nothing more than propensity evidence. And again, propensity evidence is not allowed because it shows someone's propensity to commit a crime. Okay, it's allowed in if it's used to show something else, right? Like intent and shit like that, but not someone's propensity to commit a crime. As such, it is inadmissible pursuant to Federal Rules of Evidence 404B. Furthermore, whatever probative value such evidence has is substantially outweighed by its prejudicial effect pursuant to Federal Rules of Evidence 403. In other words, it will prejudice the jury. 11. Separately, Kelly moves to preclude McDavid from testifying about statements made to him by Kelly related to the 2002 indictment and subsequent 2008 prosecution. So those statements, remember those statements that they tried to get out or whatever? I guess McDavid had to guess there's some statement that, R. Kelly made to McDavid. As McDavid represented in his opening statement, he served as an agent for Kelly's defense team. In light of his role as an agent for the defense team, McDavid is bound by the attorney-client privilege and is not at liberty to reveal any communications intended to be confidential. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Did they not say that McDavid was not a member of the defense team back in the day? And is he, first of all, is McDavid a lawyer? Or did he work for a law firm? That's one. So there's a lot of stuff that may have to be established to see if he, in fact, is bound by attorney-client privilege information. This is getting too goddamn confusing to be arguing with a bunch of motherfucking losers. Let's see. Attorney-client privilege extends to third parties assisting the attorney in rendering legal services. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Case law. And it says the Seventh Circuit in 2007. Okay, this includes agents of the attorney, such as paralegals, investigators, secretaries, and members of the office staff responsible for transmitting messages between the attorney and client, and to outside experts engaged to assist the attorney in providing legal services to the client, such as accountants, interpreters, or polygraph examiners. The same principles apply to the work product doctrine. Okay, so again, they may have to go through some type of, the judge may have to wake his ass up and question and find out if he's in fact would be um, covered under a client, attorney-client privilege. Okay, so here's what she's trying to do, right? We know how J-Bo writes. Okay, so she's now trying to keep whatever testimony that could be detrimental to R. Kelly out of there. She's using this whole thing about him being a part of the goddamn law of, the defense team as a shield, right? As an excuse. I don't say excuse. I think it's a cover your ass method, but as an excuse. That's a pretty good tactic. 13, because McDavid worked as an agent of Kelly's defense team between 2001 and 2008, McDavid is bound by attorney-client privilege and work produce privileges. Kelly has not waived his attorney-client privilege with his prior counsel. All right, so that just simply means that it extends, okay, from that counsel. Last, Kelly seeks to cross-examine McDavid after the government conducts its cross-examination of McDavid. Kelly has long maintained that he and Kelly sit in antagonistic positions. Kelly also maintains that the government will attempt to elicit information from McDavid on cross-examination. Hello? Sorry about that. Where was I? On cross-examination that would be damning to Kelly. Not only as to the obstruction count, but as to the child pornography and inducement counts. What? Kelly cannot possibly know what to cross-examine McDavid about until he hears the cross-examination of the government and can assess what subject matters the prosecution is allowed to explore with McDavid. Accordingly, defendant Kelly respectfully seeks an order, one, excluding the parties from examining McDavid about the subject matters identified supra at 9, and precluding McDavid from revealing communications protected by the attorney-client privilege, and 3, allowing Kelly to cross-examine McDavid after the government. And that's Bonjean. Okay. Hold on, let me look at something. I'm so goddamn confused because my mind ain't fully where it needs to be. I apologize about that, y'all. Okay, because it says something above. Okay, so she says McDavid about the subject matter identified supra. Supra means above, so according to defendant, respectfully seeks an order excluding the parties from examining McDavid about the subject matter above. Okay, let me look at something. Trying to get my mind in it, y'all. Bar this bill of highly prejudicial testimony for evidence during the examination of McDavid. Any communication protected by the attorney. Okay, so and the cross-examine. What could it be? Oh shit, did I cut? Now let me read this one and then get back in it. Okay. This is government's second submission regarding admissibility of purported business records proposed by defendant McDavid. Why I say second? On September 4th, 2022, defendant Daryl McDavid submitted to the court 8 documents that McDavid intends to authenticate and offer through Martha Johansson, a former administrative assistant of private investigator Jack Palladino. Accompanying these documents is a purported declaration by Ms. Johansson in which she represents that these records appear to be the original or duplicates of the original records kept in the custody of Palladino and Sutherland Inc. In its prior submission, the government set out in detail its objection to the wholesale admission of these proposed documents on the basis of the business records exception, Federal Rules of Evidence 803-6. In particular, the government argued Ms. Johansson could not serve as a qualified witness to authenticate and admit the proposed documents under Federal Rules of Evidence 803-6D, given her only passing familiarity with the originality. The government also established that the proposed documents were not immediately relevant to a fact issue in this case and may only be conditionally so upon the testimony of McDavid at trial. Put this in. Oh, the government. I'm sorry. See how my head? Woo. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, documents that were not immediately relevant to a fact issue in this case. And may on. Okay, so you're talking about fact issue. You're talking about evidence. Okay, so you're talking about. Oh, hey, my mind ain't straight. Okay, the government also established that given unfettered familiarity with originality. The government also established that the proposed documents were not immediately relevant to a fact issue, which is evidence. In this case, it may only be conditionally so upon the testimony of McDavid at trial. See Federal Rules of Evidence 401-104B. For the reasons set forth below, the government renews its objection to the admission of these proposed documents and evidence. Right, so it's got something to do with evidence, okay. To the extent that the court nonetheless considers the proposed documents admissibility, it should do so through a two-step inquiry that first considers their authenticity. Authenticity. Oh my God. Authenticity. And then evaluates the foundation for their relevance in relation to McDavid's state of mind. So they want to deal with the intent. They want to deal with the intent with regards to the evidence. Okay. All right, let me put this together. Intent in regards to the evidence. Okay. To the extent consider the admission of these proposed documents, reflecting in many cases unfettered and highly biased commentary by a private investigator working on behalf of Kelly to recover tapes depicting child pornography on Ms. Johansson's authentication alone risks significant prejudice and would run afoul of a suit of evidentiary rules as further detailed below. One argument: none of the 8 documents proposed by McDavid is immediately identifiable as a business record as defined by Federal Rules of Evidence 803-6, as set forth in the government's first submission and reply on this issue. Reference: each proposed document bears significant questions of whether the source of the information and the method or circumstances of preparation indicate a lack of trustworthiness. Case law. This is because most of the documents are addressed to attorneys or were otherwise prepared in the context of anticipated litigation, with some directly referencing efforts to develop impeachment evidence on expected witnesses. And remember, the last document we went over, they laid out that, because the evidence was prepared for litigation, that the truthfulness of it could be skewed, right? That it can be prepared not for the facts, right? But it could be prepared to be laid out in some type of litigation, right? Okay. The case law, it says others suffer from a significant lag between the creation of the document itself and the underlying event or transmission of the information. Reference. And as noted above, it is not clear that Ms. Johansson can attest to the proposed documents as being kept in the regular course of Mr. Palladino's business. Meaning, like when someone take notes during the day, you know what I'm saying? You got your memorandums that you put every day, your calendar, your notes and whatever, versus notes being prepared for litigation. Okay, it says to authenticate the documents or to admit them as business records, the court will first have to measure whether Ms. Johansson can testify as to the document's adequacy under all these conditions. CID, and in a manner that overcomes the government's showing of indication, I guess, of trustworthiness. Oh, indica. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's indicia of untrustworthiness. Lord, I'm just saying indication, child. It says, but the determination that a document meets the test of authenticity does not end the inquiry where defendant has raised relevant objections to many of the documents and argues that the contents of all of them are inadmissible hearsay. Oh, wow. As previously noted and as described in detail below, the proposed documents are potentially highly prejudicial, replete with hearsay and hearsay within hearsay, which is double hearsay, and often lack relevance to a fact issue in this case, right? So, with regards to evidence, and it says a factor to which Ms. Johansson will be unable to speak to. The apparently wide-ranging nature of Mr. Palladino's investigation means that the proposed documents relate to individuals that are neither witnesses nor otherwise implicated at trial, and events that are not within the bounds of the conduct charged in the superseding indictment, where the documents do discuss relevant conduct and personalities. They are colored by the biased commentary of investigators hired at Kelly's behest, and the documents contained and indeed rely on purported statements of third parties in at least two instances, taking the form of unsigned declarations. Authentication offers a solution to none of these issues. The government expects that McDavid will attempt to surmount those evidentiary barriers by testifying as to how reading the documents impacted his state of mind, pursuant to Federal Rules of Evidence 803. It remains to be seen whether McDavid's testimony will qualify under the particular exception to hearsay. Right? So right there we have a little glimpse of the proposed strategy tactic, right? We know that McDavid is going to be like, I don't know shit or whatever, but he's going to further explain his actions by saying that it was the reading of these documents or whatever he heard, whatever, that prompted him to do whatever they said he did. Okay, so he's justifying and excusing, so he's going with an exculpatory defense here for this part. Okay, so it remains to be seen whether McDavid's testimony will qualify under that particular exception to hearsay. But even if his testimony can ameliorate hearsay concerns, it does nothing to remedy lack of relevance or the bias and prejudice inherent in the proposed documents as outlined below. Document 1 is a collection of summaries of telephone conversations with a non-witness individual named A.W., a purported victim of Kelly's, and conducted unrelated, well, it must have been supposed to be in a conducted unrelated to the charge offenses. Document 1 should be excluded under Federal Rules of Evidence 401 and 403. So there is some uncharged person by the name of A.W. And I won't say uncharged, don't get that confused. There's somebody that was supposed to be a alleged victim of R. Kelly by the name of A.W. Who the fuck is that? Document number 2 is a brief summary sent to a public relations crisis communications firm describing a private sting operation that targeted persons unrelated to the charged offenses. Document 2 also merits exclusion under Federal Rules of Evidence 401 and 403. Document number 3 is an unsigned declaration of non-witness A.W., the contents of which are unrelated to the charged offenses. Document 3 is likewise excludable under Federal Rules of Evidence 401 and 403. Document 4 is a memorandum to counsel summarizing interviews of Jane and members of her family. Document 4 is excludable under Federal Rules of Evidence 403 as cumulative of the direct witness testimony of Jane, Susan, and Detective Everett at trial, and as containing prejudicial statements regarding Jane and other witnesses. Document 5 is an unsigned declaration of Jane, who has already testified and been subject to cross-examination at trial. Document 5 carries the significant potential to be unfairly prejudicial, confuse the issue, and mislead the jury, and should be excluded under Federal Rules of Evidence 403, particularly given that the defense chose not to present Jane with this document during cross-examination. Document number 7 is a memorandum to counsel regarding two intermediaries, Chuck Friedman and Charlucy Finney, with regard to their knowledge of and ability to resolve a matter unrelated to the charged conduct. Document 7 contains improper extrinsic evidence, and extrinsic evidence means evidence that will come in when a person is not on the stand. Okay. of a witness truthfulness under Federal Rules of Evidence 404B and 608B, along with prejudicial characterizations of Freeman and the nature of the investigation. Document 8 is a, a compilation a compilation. I'm sorry, is a compilation of documents, including memoranda to counsel and reports summarizing witness interviews conducted in an effort to gather impeachment evidence against Freeman. Document 8 is impermissible under Federal Rules of Evidence 404, 608, and 609. It also contains commentary from investigators with regards to Freeman, which would be prejudicial under Federal Rules of Evidence 403. Document 9 is an invoice purporting to itemize activities and billable hours related to the efforts to recover items for Kelly. Document 9 contains a prejudicial description of investigative work conducted by Palladino, which would violate Federal Rules of Evidence 403. Unless and until McDavid testifies, these documents will remain only conditionally relevant. Reference. It says when the relevance of evidence depends on whether a fact exists, proof must be introduced sufficient to support a finding that the fact does exist. The proposed document cannot be admitted prior to McDavid's taking the stand and cannot be admitted to the authentication of Mrs. Johansson alone. Prejudicial and cumulative content, along with improper character evidence, can only be resolved through redactions after a proper relevance foundation has been laid. If the document is not precluded from admission in its entirety, ultimately the only means by which to safeguard the jury from receiving improper evidence in the form of the proposed documents is the two-step process proposed by the government. First, to determine the authenticity of the proposed documents through the testimony of Ms. Johansson, and second, to determine their relevance and admissibility through the testimony of McDavid as to how they affected his state of mind. Anything short of the above described process bears significant risk of prejudicing, prejudicing, making it damn jury prejudice. I hate my head be all spin off. Prejudicing, pres, prejud, whatever shit. The jury through the introduction of improper evidence. Conclusion. For the foregoing reasons, the United States respectfully requests that the court exclude the proffered documents from admission into evidence at trial, or in the alternative conducts a two-step test to determine both their authenticity and relevance prior to admission. Sorry, y'all, for the rough read. Oh my gosh. Hold on for a minute. Let me take this down. Let me bring that other document up. Honey, I was so goddamn thrown off right then. Let me bring 313 up, back up. They are dropping this stuff. Well, let me look at something. I want to see who is struggling. Who is finished struggling with the second half of this case. I want to see something. Sorry, y'all, for them rough reads, honey. Okay, who put this out? Jay will put that out. Okay. Hold on. So she put that out. She trying to block McDavid. Okay, government put this out. And they are trying to block McDavid too. Okay. They're trying to block McDavid's testimony. J-Bo's trying to block it because it's probably going to implicate R. Kelly. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to implicate R. Kelly. And you come down here. The prosecution did get such much. With the David open statement, it's not clear that David claims that he was a member of Kelly. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so it's something about some of these statements that McDavid has made that J-Bo is concerned with. Okay. She's trying to get it. Let me see. She's trying to get him all the statements. Defendants Kelly much by the mistress of highly prejudicial. In communication protected by that. Okay. So it must be on paper. So it must be some kind of statement. Okay. So bar admission of high prejudicial other bad focus on focus on. So he got testimony. 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 Okay, okay, boom. It's testimony and statements. So it's testimony and statements that she's trying to keep out because one is going to be is going to implicate R. Kelly. She's trying to do that by using the shield of coming in as he shouldn't be allowed to take the stand because listen, when you are the same situation what happened with Nicole, if they determine that you are on the defense team or you have some attorney client privilege information, you can't take the stand against your own client. I mean, so she's trying to get McDavid ruled as a part of the defense team. So therefore, altogether, this could come out that he is barred from taking the stand anyway, let alone submitting these statements and testimony that can implicate R. Kelly. So that's where she's trying to go. Okay. All right. Okay, I got you, girl. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Hold on. Let me look at the other one. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't. My mind wouldn't even. I couldn't think all about all that. Let me look at the other one. The government is having a fit because McDavid. But McDavid is a goddamn thorn in everybody's side. Let me check on see. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm right. I'm right in the front with y'all. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Hey, Shorty. Hey, Shottown OG. Hey, Faith Walker. Dara. Hey, Florida Lee. Yeah. Star. So now let's look at this other one real quick because government has issues with. I don't understand why they got so much issues with these goddamn documents Palladino, from Palladino. We got objection to the whole cell emission of these proposed documents are based on records. Jones cannot serve as qualified witness, given her only passive familiarity with government establishment. The document was not immediately relevant. The government renews its objection. Okay, argument. None of the 8 documents proposed by David immediately identifiable as records. The source of the information and the method and circumstance of version indicate a lack of telephone. Okay, this is because most of the documents are just attorneys who were otherwise prepared in context of situation location with some direct develop impeachment evidence. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, anticipate litigation with some directly represent efforts to develop impeach evidence on expected witnesses. Bam. All right. So the government is fighting so hard. I found what I was looking for because couldn't understand. I don't know if I thought about it the last time we kind of looked at this because this is a symbol of the second submission. All right, the government wants all those business records. Let me come around the front with y'all. All those business records and shit put out because apparently it will impeach some of their witnesses. Now think about it. They've already have problematic witnesses. Some of the stories contradict each other. I don't know if it rises to a level of impeachment if they've, I don't know if they've told the truth or not. It, depends on who you ask. So, on the stand in this case, but apparently they are fighting to keep whatever those records are out because they contradict some of their goddamn witnesses. So all they need is more fucking problems with their witnesses. So McDavid is causing everybody's problems. And I don't need nobody from the R. Kelly Hitman team to take his ass out. I don't need that. That's not what I'm saying. So please calm down, because we know how y'all do. You motherfuckers from the YouTube R. Kelly Hitman team will take his ass out because you're crazy as hell. So he's causing problems all over the board. McDavid is fighting like hell to get him up out of this shit. And here's the thing. If he throws R. Kelly on the bus, he can throw himself under the bus as well. But he want to have this safety net to say that he was acting at the behest of R. Kelly and being told what to do by lawyers, and he just blindly did what he was told and didn't ask no questions, and he don't know shit. Yeah, this is interesting. So please, any note takers, then in the morning, please, if you can, get what the judge said if he rules on this, because his ass won't be up tonight ruling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do that. Or he won't do like Judge Ann and rule in the courtroom and then go ahead and break us off with the paperwork and PACER the same day or the next day. He ain't gonna do that. I swear, Skylight need to get her shit together down there in Chicago. Hell, all this shit. But yeah. So does anybody understand what I'm saying? Understand why everybody is fighting so hard and why they trying to exclude this and keep this person off the stand and all of this and whatever. Because here's the thing: once you get somebody on the stand, and although, and even just say you get down and they say, yeah, fine, you can't pursue this line of questioning. A good attorney, a good attorney can develop a strategic set of motherfucking questions that will pretty much get the same results. Now, let me explore this idea. Suppose McDavid keep his ass off that motherfucking stand. Will he do everybody a favor? Let me see. Let me see how this works out. He keeps. I have to talk to myself. So if he keeps his ass off the stand, well, here's the thing. If he keeps his ass off the stand, those statements were already, those Santiago statements were already approved to go in. What's going to happen that may create a violation of a confrontation clause, right? It could be either under Crawford or under Bruin, and then that could give J-Bo and them a violation they can use against the government if McDavid keep his ass off the stand. Huh. Right? If he keeps his ass off the stand. Is it better for the team for him to keep his ass off the stand? Yeah, because guess what? The prosecution don't get to cross examine. Hmm. If he get on the stand, then that'll be a selfish move. Throwing everybody in the peril and giving the prosecution a stab at him, which can potentially strengthen their fucking case based on his testimony. He need to keep his ass off the motherfucking stand if he team Kale or team his own ass. Hmm. But is he so thirsty to think that if he get his ass on the stands, he introduces in those fucking statements and shit with this dead Paladino motherfucker and all these other people that just be helping him. Mm. But if you get on there with those motherfucking statements, Freeman is tied to Kelly. Freeman's name is gonna be mentioned, thereby cementing that goddamn conspiracy even more and the obstruction. That would be a selfish move. He would need to keep his ass off that motherfucking stand. He need to keep his ass off that stand. Yes, ma'am, Shawty. I read it. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. All right. Okay. McDavid is causing all kind of problems. This white man done got nervous and scared, and he need to keep his ass off the goddamn stand. If you team chaos, he's causing all kinds of problems. And I'm gonna do some further thinking on that when I get off here. I'm gonna let y'all go in about a couple minutes. But y'all let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying. He really need, if you team chaos, he need to keep his ass off that stand. He don't have no more chance than trying to be a maverick and go at this shit by himself than going at it just let the lawyers do their work and and shit like that and keep his ass off that stand. Because right now you have a whole bunch of problematic, well, not even a whole bunch, you have problematic witnesses that's connected to that goddamn conspiracy. Let that be let that be the most prominent testimony that the jury sees, not your motherfucking problematic ass, where the people done sat up there and said you was dead, the motherfucker, or whatever. Because guess what? Them people get to ask you about your ass that Charles Freeman said you was fucking with you. Lisa Van Al, whoever said that he was around and took the calls and paid the money and cut check and all that stuff. The government get to ask you about that. You get your ass up there because they already opened the door to that. And you get your ass up there, yes. I don't know if he's gonna take the stand. If he does, this is some scared white man shit. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Probably because all these devils trying to divert my attention. Right, right. Courtney Elizabeth, we need to keep his ass off the stand. Right, right. Yeah, yeah, because he's not helping. He's not going to help himself much. I don't know if he think he can by saying, I don't know what was going on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's on the tapes. I don't know. And the people that said he was there about the money. He didn't even threaten one of them. All kinds of shit. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd be interested to see if they argued or they talked this out amongst the defense counsel because this is crazy. This is crazy. You don't help. You really don't help yourself much, if any, and you definitely don't help your team because you get your ass up there. They coming. Here they come. Mama, here go that man. They say he take the stand tomorrow. Well, he can refuse. He can change his mind. He take that stand, honey. Child, I'm gonna be tuned in. Oh, I'm gonna be tuned in, child. These people crazy. Courtney said, keep your ass off the stand. Did I drop the link or not? Because, I hate to get out of here without dropping the link. But Courtney said, keep your ass off the stand. You ain't helping goddamn Team Kels. You having Team Lock Kels up. You got motherfucking Team Lock Kels up. They over there stretching and shit. Like, take the stand. Take the stand. Take the stand. Take the stand. Like, what the hell? Are you crazy? Yeah, I pinned it. Are you crazy as hell? And I don't know what defense attorney would. would even allow their client and Mr. Kelly's position to take the stand. And when you got somebody say, hey, that's me on the tape with you. Because, I'll be tripping his motherfucking ankles on his ass on the way to the stand. Like, are you crazy? I don't know, Karen, because I don't know if they all you got Vadim, he a white guy, and I ain't got nothing against him white, I don't. You got Vadim, you got Bo Brindley, you got his white ass. They probably white guy scared. And who's to say that he won't get on that stand and put everything on R. Kelly? So you got to look and see, is he gonna come hit him with the sneak attack? What would be his, think about it, what would be his motivation for wanting to go to the stand so much? You think you can outsmart the people? Is you going up there for the precise intent to throw somebody under the bus? Child, y'all gonna have to goddamn hit me up tomorrow if I ain't in no area where I can goddamn stay goddamn in tune. Why are you so eager to take the stand? Jason Myers put that on Twitter 2 hours ago. Let me see. Let it tell. I believe. Let me. You know. That's crazy. What the hell? Like, how can you? Like, huh? I don't get. Niggas have to stand. Don't go on out. Like, cause are you just going for yourself? It's just the selfishness is like, oh my god, I can't. Hold on, let me see. I can't even tell y'all ass the name of the damn product that the girls are pushing. That soap, I told you that's. I could tell I do not. I had reservations about dealing with anything that had moisturizing stuff in there because I have an oily nose, right? And I just figure I just keep it dry all the time, right? But I've been following the instructions, and I'm telling you. Let me see. Attorney seeking testimony tomorrow by his former business manager, Jeremy David, that could be prejudicial, including Jeremy David took Kelly to get injections. Oh. And you see how they got that same motion before we got it in Pacer? Jurors in the R. Kelly trial have heard and seen a lot about the singer's former. Oh, let me read this Twitter account real quick to y'all. This just was posted a couple hours ago. Let me read this real quick. And I get on out of here. Give me a minute. The first day we met. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Sitting up in my room. And okay, jurors in the R. Kelly trial have heard and seen a lot about this singer's former home at 1010 West George in Chicago Lakeview neighborhood. It sold last week for 2.9. So the house sold. Oh, it's 5 bedrooms. So wait a minute now, did he own this house? I thought he said he had no property. Did he own this house or was it a lease or whatever? Oh, I ain't none of my damn business. So on other topics, Kelly Turner is seeking to bar include his marriage to underage protege Aaliyah, the settling of lawsuits filed by accusers not mentioned in the indictment, and Kelly's alleged sex addiction. Bungie also wanted to cross-examine McDavid. It's ought to be wild. Yeah, this just in attorney is seeking to bar certain testimony tomorrow by his former business manager, Darren McDavid. That could be prejudicial, including that McDavid took Kelly to get injections or other treatment to curb his sexual appetites. Well, okay, I don't know. Well, let me see if that actually means he will be taking a stand tomorrow. He's expected to take the stand because it could be they could say tomorrow, meaning that they will um hear tomorrow in court the motion to like bar some testimony. It could be read like that. Hold on, let me see. Okay, why he retweeted? Oh, he retweeted that. Uh, okay, well that ain't. Let me see. What about Megan? Megan Crapo. We met. Okay. It says, okay, she don't have nothing. What about Tara? Oh, what was it? Candy. Wow. And yes, I do follow Andy Cohen. Okay. I'm a Bible like. Man, look at Jim. Jim trying to fight that subpoena. Like, Everybody fighting, y'all. Nobody wants to get on. What is going on? You go in there, you say what it is, you tell the truth, and you get on up out of there. Just come on, or whatever. Ooh, don't put all this paper on that old ass man goddamn desk and put all this shit on his old ass heart. Okay, Michael says that Maestro and Jim Derrigas is fighting defensive penalty testify. I guess try to speak. Okay, no, that ain't nothing. So, it could mean that he's taking a stand, or it could mean that they're going to hear about the motion and shit tomorrow. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. What's up? It's always some BS. And don't forget, during the open arguments, McDavid's lawyer said that they had someone to testify that Barry Hankerson tried to set Kells up and was wearing a wire. Huh? Don't forget that open. What? Yeah, you can't make none of this shit up. Like, what is going, boy? This shit here. It's for the birds. This is for the birds. It really is. So let me get on up off here, honey. Uh, I don't waste no more of y'all time. But anyway, peace out and try. I am. Hopefully I'll be knocked out tonight, honey. Cause the wolves come out at night. The wolf comes out at night. All right, y'all. Thank y'all once again. And this time it wasn't another wasted goddamn live. Cause guess what? The paper drop came on through. Put another one in the book. Hey, thanks to the host, hostess, and guests and everybody else. Make sure you love yourself, love someone else, and make sure you do something good for somebody else. We put another in the books. Until the next live. Peace. Yes, and I will get some rest. I know I will get 100 messages. Get some rest, get some rest, get some rest. I will. All right. Bye. Love you.